Yes, hello, this is Dr. Gerrie coming to you live from Vancouver, BC, Canada. And today I'm here talking about Karatbars International and the Gold Standard Bank. You may have watched the intro video. If you haven't, I suggest you do that. However, if you have not, there should be enough information in this presentation that you get a sense of what's going on here. Well, I asked the question in the last video, what if there was a way you could protect your assets with gold? And have that asset kept totally private. And I asked another question, and what if, as you helped others protect their assets in gold, you received cash and free gold? Would you want to know more? Well, perhaps it was that first presentation that brought you to this point. Today we're going to talk about the product and what that means to you if you get involved. You need to know that Karatbars is a credible company. You know, a lot of people, a lot of companies in this space have just risen up in the last 1 or 2 years. They come and they go. And with it, they take people's money. So that's not the case here. Karatbars has been operating since 2011. They are the world's leader in transactable gold. They have 4 offices around the world. They don't hide out. You can find them. You can send in complaint tickets, or if you have an issue, you can reach them. I stood on those steps that you see there on the left 4 years ago, and recently I went back to Germany again to meet all the top brass. What are we doing here at Karatbars? We are basically exchanging unstable and devaluing fiat currencies. And if you don't know why that's happening, you ought to, because we are off of the gold standard and onto something called the fiat system, and it's stealing wealth from the people. Go look at Mike Maloney's Hidden Secrets of Money to find out more. So we're turning that devaluing fiat into gold. Well, here's part of the product. It's called cash gold. 0.1 gram right up to 0.6 gram gold embedded right into a bill. And we also have cards where we put 1 gram right up to 6 grams. Once you convert your fiat into this gold, nobody's ever going to steal your wealth again through inflation. Well, Karatbars leaped into 2018 with the launching of this digital gold. And to do that, they acquired 2 mines, not 1, but 2 mines. We have enough gold to supply the current vision of Karatbars. And behind that, we have other institutions backing some promises that were made. Well, today we're here to hear about the Karat Coin Bank coin. We have the world's first fully licensed crypto bank. The member offering here, the member, that's you, that's private. If someone's brought this to you, it's private. It's before going out to the world. Is 0.14 euro cents. And that pre-launch is going to end in July of this year. So time is of the essence. When you get involved in this Karat Coin Bank called KCB, you're going to be involved in profit sharing with the bank. Now, what comprises of this bank? What's going on? They have created, and they are creating, a complete financial system. There's something called Karat Pay. You can buy and transfer and pay with gold. We have POS systems to give to local businesses or large businesses. You can come with your phone and pay with transactable digital gold. We also have something called the blockchain satellite phone. In fact, it's a voice over blockchain satellite phone, first in the world, patented. I'm going to Dubai to see that in a few days. And you can only get it through Karatbars. There's 1 million of these phones that have been ordered. Do you think that's going to generate some profits for your bank? We also have something called a Karat Pay machine. It's like an ATM. You can get gold there. 12,000 of those are being sent out into the world this year. So we have these things called profit engine wheels. We also have a digital stock exchange that's being launched in the fall. We don't have to use Wall Street anymore. We've got the voice over blockchain phone I just mentioned. We've got a crypto exchange that's currently in operation. Now these crypto exchanges, they don't generate millions, they generate billions of dollars. And of course, we're launching the shopping network and payment system so that companies around the world can partake in this. Now, all those profits, all those transactions are going to spin up into the Carat Coin Bank. 50% is going to be used to continue to build the infrastructure. And part of that building of that infrastructure is mining more gold to back the limited amount of coins that are being generated. So unlike the current fiat currency system where governments are printing more and more dollars, thus devaluing the currency, we're going to dig more gold out of the ground and increase the value of these coins. Wow. Okay. So let's look at the product itself. Now, there are profit packages cheaper than these, but I just encourage people to come in higher, okay? So you can ask the person who brought you here, what are the lower ones? But let's just start at the smaller of the larger. In each of these packages is the digital gold. And also, so you're getting 2,300 euros of digital gold. Now, you look below there, you'll see a percentage KC bonus, and there's a square over it. That's because the percentages are changing every month. And I'll show you a chart in a minute. So you get the digital, you get the actual gold, you get some bonus codes to help other people save 3% on their gold and €100 discount. That's a lot of money. And you get something called a gold status. If you want to partake in the business side of this, and you don't have to, you can just get the product, let it value up, and live happily ever after. But you can also get involved in the share and care program and then the business program. Look at 3,000 more gold, and you get something called a VIP. That's the highest business package you can get. I paid 2,000 euros for that when I started 5 years ago, and they're including it in this package. So, wow. Okay, so we get a 4,000 euro, 10,000, 15,000, and then 25,000, 50,000, and right up to €1,000,000. All right. Now, at the 25,000 euro part, they have a program where you can leave your gold in the vault and earn gold interest off of that if you want, or you can convert it into something else. All right. So those are the packages. That's the product. Now, let's look at an example here. So you have get a 3,000 pack, for example, divide it by 0.14 because that's what it's trading at, and 33% bonus. So instantly in a 24-hour period, your wealth goes up 33%. Okay. There's something called a hard fork in September. You can learn more details about that from the person who brought you. And then in January 2020, if you want, you can convert your coins, 75 of those coins, into a gram of gold. So the minimum, people ask me, what's the risk on this? Well, your minimum risk is that you're going to convert your coins back into gold or into gold itself. And there it is. Now, what's the upside? What's the market going to do with this? How much gold is going to end up backing these coins? What's the market going to say? You know, Bitcoin went from pennies to thousands of dollars. And what's Bitcoin backed by? Nothing. It was the first blockchain crypto. And so the privacy aspect of it was attractive to people, and the people went crazy for it. And since that time, there have been thousands of cryptos, but folks, most of them are junk. People have put millions of dollars into these things, and they go to zero. That's not going to happen here. So you can cash your coins in, or some of the coins, and let others grow, or just keep it all as a ever-building asset. Okay? So let's look at a 10,000 example. You're going to notice that there's a percentage increase, 30,000 extra coins, instant wealth production here. You can do what you want in January 2020, or you can let it go. grow, I should say. Now, let's look at something called the Care and Share program. So let's say you get yourself one of these packages and you're happy and you tell your friend about it. Let's say he ends up getting a 4,000 pack and he gets his percentage bonus and he's happy. Thank you very much, friend. Now, what does the company do for you? Look, they give you 400, a 10% cash bonus, and it's 75% of those coins for yourself. 3,000 euros worth. Now, you do the numbers. What are those coins? Get back to the person who brought you. What are those coins going to be worth next year? What are they going to be worth in 2 years? Folks, you got to get this. That is a very, very, very significant commission. And I'm telling you that this is a time of wealth transfer. And if you have your eyes and ears open and you do your due diligence on a company like this, you're going to find out this can be your great opportunity. Look, what if you had a friend who really got this, who really understood this and did their due diligence, and they said, I want to get a 150K pack. Okay, great. So they get, look at the bonus on that, by the way, 90%. Happy friend, okay? They ought to be buying you dinner for a while, okay? So now what does the company do for you? 10% cash bonus, and you get 800,000 of these coins. What's that going to be worth in January? Come on, open your eyes, listen up. Listen up. This is amazing. Tell your friends and family, once you get solid in your heart that this is the real deal, start sharing, because this is time limited. How is it time limited? Well, right now, what I just described to you was called the direct sale bonus. And those coins that you get, because that's the big value, is the coins, 75% until the end of March. Then it goes down to 50, then it goes down to 25. If you're going to do something, do it now. All right, let's look at the coins themselves and the percentage bonus on those. Those two are going to go down. Right now, we're looking at February 15th to March 15th. Let's say we're looking at a 50K pack. Well, you get a 60% increase in your wealth instantly by doing that. But next month, that'll go down to 40, then 30, and then down to July. And then we're going to launch this to the world. Then they're going to find out what this is. And let's see what happens to those coins. Well, I started this off by saying, what if there was a way you could protect your assets with gold and have that asset kept totally private? Well, this is run through a blockchain. So it is gold because you can cash it in as gold. And it is totally private because it's run through a blockchain. Hallelujah. And what if, as you helped others protect their assets in gold, you received cash and free gold? Would you want to know more? Well, you just found out more. And now I ask you, what are you going to do about it? So get back to me or get back to the person who shared this with you and take action. So look, on another presentation, there's yet another asset involved in this system. I alluded to it in the packages. They're called the business packages. And you can actually, believe it or not, earn more by opening up your global business. This thing is open in over 130 countries. So why don't you find out about that if you want to do the business side of this? Otherwise, just get your package and maybe do a little caring and sharing, and you're good. All right? So that's the end of the product presentation. This has been Dr. Gerrie. As I said, get back to the person who told you about this, or you can email me at Gregory, that's Gregory, then my last name, Gerrie, Gerrie, that's Gregory Gerrie at gmail.com. Thanks very much for listening, and God bless you.